Never could have made it. Never would have made it without you. I would have lost you. Oh,
Sunday morning, man.
Sunday morning, man. Never made it.
Never made
He
it.
gonna give us he gonna give us a deal, a music deal in a minute. Like, dang, I'm gonna let y'all can copyright this, man. Y'all can get this. Why not? It's only right. Never. Good morning, everybody. We live, y'all. NFL Sunday, Never Made It podcast, sports bets and picks. Y'all know what time it is. I'm your boy D Will, aka Magic Don Juan with the picks. Good morning, Jimmy, in the comments. You ain't wasting no time. I fucking love that, man. I fucking love it. Pittsburgh fan. I'm sorry, living in Pittsburgh, from Warren, Ohio. Ohio State Buckeyes fan, Lakers fan, Eagles fan. Timothy Delgado. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Y'all don't play today. Ain't no flying. Ain't what you flapping for. Y'all play tomorrow.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, fellas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Another Sunday. Blessed to be here, man. Ryan, what's going on, brother? Good morning. What's up, fellas? Good morning, man. Happy Sunday
morning.
to y'all. Yeah, man. Let's talk ball, man. I'm excited to be here. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Hey, we ain't gonna waste no time today. We gonna jump right into a pick because we got the London game. It starts in 7 minutes. So if you got time, if you got your phone out, that means you have time. You can make this bet in 30 seconds, not even 7 minutes. So I got a single game parlay, and it's a double up for y'all. It's actually better than a double up with the boost, but it's plus 132 without the boost. I'm sorry, it's plus 106. Either way, it's a good double up. I got Tyler Warren for 3 catches. Tyler Warren is on his way to being the best tight end in the league. I think I've been saying this for like 3 weeks now. Tyler Warren for 3 catches is gold. He's really been getting 4 or 5 catches with like over 50 yards. He struggled last week, but I only took him for 25 yards last week, and he hit it. So I think he's back over 50 yards this week, probably like 4 or 5 catches. Tyler Warren might be the player of the game today. Keep an eye out for him. 3 catches, Tyler Warren. Kyle Pitts, the other tight end for the Falcons, on the other side of on the other team, the Falcons, 25 receiving yards for Kyle Pitts. Michael Penix been balling with Kyle Pitts. He hasn't been balling in general, but he has been throwing for over 200 yards a game. And Kyle Pitts has looked best he's looked since he came out of college. He was supposed to be one of the premier tight ends when he got drafted from Alabama, I believe. And he's just never lived up to the hype. Well, this year, he's not living up to the hype as far as best tight end in the league, but he's definitely putting up respectful numbers, more than respectful, actually. So Kyle Pitts for 25 yards. Both of those could hit in the first half, okay? Then I got Jonathan Taylor for 10 receiving yards. You might not think Jonathan Taylor catches the ball a lot, and he doesn't, but he catches 2 or 3 balls a game, and he gets like 20 to 25 yards a game. So 10 receiving yards, that's just one screenplay. That's just 1 check down or 2 check downs. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is a first half bet. He's going to get this in the first half. Like, you got my word. And if he don't, he will get it by the end of the fourth quarter. So it's Tyler Warren for 3 catches, Kyle Pitts for 25 receiving yards, and Jonathan Taylor for 10 receiving yards. Book it. That might be the easiest double up I have all day, and this ain't even 9:45 yet. So
I tailed it.
Yes, sir. Hey, as you should.
Mm-hmm.
Full disclosure, we killed them yesterday. Every bet that was put on the show hit, except for the Hail Mary, which how often do a Hail Mary hit? You know what I'm saying? In real life. So that's why it's called a Hail Mary. All the double ups hit yesterday. All of them. And mine was better than the double up. Tim's was better than the double up. And I gave y'all a double up. I mean, what more do y'all want? We gave y'all gold yesterday morning. So if you're watching this today, tell these bets that come throughout the show. If you missed this first bet that came through, then I understand it. That's probably more on me than it is y'all. But you can watch that bet hit because I will be giving updates. And tell the rest of the bets throughout the show because we making legit picks here, man. All right, we putting our money where our mouth is too. But y'all like that bet though, Ryan? I know you like it, man.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I bet
Tyler Warren, y'all fucking with Tyler Warren?
For sure. Yeah, he's on my fantasy team. Hell yeah, I'm fucking with Tyler Warren.
So you agree when I say he's on his way to being one of the best tight ends in the league?
He's going crazy this year. I'm very hip to Tyler Warren.
Yeah, Tim, you hip to him, man?
Yeah, man. He's been putting up he's been balling, bro. He's been balling.
Like you said, there's with Kittle always getting hurt and then Kelsey getting older, there is like that next group of tight ends that's about to come through. So I
And
think he
Brock
got
Bowers is like he's been injury prone this year.
this year, yeah. So between Bowers, between Tyler Warren, even I like Loveland, the dude from the Bears too. He got time to
Yeah.
be pretty good. So some good tight ends. Laporta, Detroit, he's
Laporta, I
good.
like Laporta too. I forgot about him.
Yeah,
I like
Laporta's a
Laporta.
Yeah,
dog. And the dude, sorry, we're getting a little long winded, but the dude in Arizona, McBride, he's kind of
Oh
nice
yeah,
too.
yeah. Trey McBride is a beast
Yeah,
too.
Trey
Yeah,
McBride's
bro.
kind of
It's
nice.
some nice young tight ends, man.
Yeah,
We
he's kind
ain't
of
no
nice.
Dallas Goddard, bro. He ain't no spring chicken no more. Dallas Goddard used to be a spring chicken. You feel me? They
he
got rid
used to be.
of Zach Ertz because they had Dallas Goddard. You know,
Right, right.
and
No,
now he a vet for real now.
for sure. It broke my heart when we got rid of Zach Ertz, and I know that time is coming soon for Dallas Goddard. So yeah, we don't keep them
Yeah.
long, man. We don't. We once they get old, it's time to move on.
Except for Brandon Graham, y'all keep him till he's 50. Y'all don't give a damn.
Hey man, Brandon Graham is he him man. You more than welcome to stay till he die damn near. You know what I mean? Bro,
He is an
bro, that
eagle,
dude,
nigga.
man, bro,
Literal
that
eagle.
dude.
All right, man. We gonna dive right into the games. Y'all know how we do it. We about to give y'all all these spreads, and then we gonna start dropping these tickets on y'all. All right. First game, we got the New York Giants, the G-Men, 2-7 on the road at the Chicago Bears, 5-3. The spread is Chicago -4.5. The over/under is at 44.5. Or you can get the Bears -215 on the money line, or you can get the Giants +180 on the money line. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Oh, what am I thinking? Shout out Tucker Craft before he got hurt, man. My boy Tucker Craft for the Packers. He was on his way too. I had
Who
to interrupt that for that. Tucker
who's
Craft
that?
for the Packers, the tight end for the Packers. Don't do that. Don't
Who?
do that. Don't do that. I caught that quick. Like, yeah, nah, don't do you who. Now he owl over there.
Who with you?
Yeah. Nah, but we got the Bears 4.5 point favorites, man. Over under 44.5. Ryan, you taking the Bears or you taking the Giants? You looking at the spread or you looking at the money line?
I'm going with the Bears. I think Bears got this. They're at home. They got a lot more to play for. 4.5. This is where it's getting tricky. Um, I would take the Bears to cover the spread if I was gonna bet the spread on this game. I think they win by a touchdown. I might even tease it up to the 5.5. We know D got me here to the 5.5. I might even tease it up a little bit if the odds was right. But I'm going Bears by a touchdown. At home, they got New York has injuries. I mean, at some points like the running back is hurt, Neighbors is out, and Dart is up and down, man, So I just feel like with Scottaboo and Neighbors out, they're lacking the weapons, man, to move the ball consistently, and Bears pulled away late. The over under 44.5.
Yeah,
Uh
44.5, man.
I'd stay away from it. I won't even be touching the over under on this game because you never know. This is the type of game something scrappy, dumb happens, and then it go over or it doesn't hit. So yeah, I got a bad feeling about the over under on this one.
No, I heard you. I heard you, man. Go ahead, Timothy.
Uh, yeah, I agree with Ryan here. I like the Bears in this one too. I think that like you said, I think it just comes to a point when you just lose so much. You know what I mean? After a while, you know, lost neighbors, you know, lost scatterbrains as they call him. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you know what I'm saying? The defense is good, but it's just they just constantly on the field. You know what I'm saying? And then just after a while, it just now sometimes the way that he said Jackson Dart is up and down. I think the same thing goes for Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is definitely up and down. You know what I'm saying? He has good games, and then he has like, what are you doing type games. This ain't college. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, so I mean, but at the end of the day, I just think the Giants are just too banged up, and so I just think being at home and you're relatively healthy for the most part as far as your big guns, and so I think Chicago wins this game.
No, I'm with you, man. I got Chicago -4.5. Like Ryan said, I'll probably tease it up to 5.5 or 6.5. Just make it a touchdown. I'm trying to find a way to get the Giants with the points, man, but I really can't. They just shit. They on a 3-game losing streak. They lost by 10 to the Niners. They lost by 18 on the road to the Eagles. They did lose by 1 to the Broncos, but that was a choke job, so that was way worse than it looked.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had beat Philly. And before that, they lost to the Saints 26-14. So they just aren't. They not really competing. Meanwhile, the Bears they won 4 out of their last 5 games. 4 out of at least 25 points every game.
Right.
So I don't know what I don't know about point spreads or what the not spreads, but team totals. But I would definitely take the Bears for over 24 points today. They've had 25 points against the Raiders, against the Commandos, against the Saints, and against the Bengals. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't have it when they lost to the Ravens. But they had 16. But I don't think they're gonna lose to the Giants. So 25 points should be a gimme. So,
Yeah.
but on the spread wise, I'm taking the Bears. I don't think the Giants can score enough points. Not consistently enough, man. Dart had a. I ain't even gonna say he's been up and down. He started off up, and now he's looked like a rookie ever since that game where he beat the Eagles. He looked like a rookie ever since. He came out
Yeah.
balling, and he's back down to earth. So we all in the court. Everybody got the Bears. We ain't got to spend too much time on giving them no more. They ain't even got scatterbrain out there. They're cooked.
Right.
And they're
Two
0
and
and
seven.
5 on the road. They haven't won a game on the road yet.
And they
Oh
going to
damn.
Chicago today. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're cooked. Bills 6-2 versus the 2-7 Dolphins. This is another game that we might not spend that much time on. We got the Bills minus 8.5. The over under is at 50.5. Shoot, I mean, I'm not gonna say everybody's healthy because who all is is healthy, but outside of Tyreek Hill, the Dolphins pretty much got the same team they've been trotting out there. They pretty much healthy. They might have their running back, Gordon, Ali Gordon, the second back. He's questionable for today.
Re-
He's the starting running back, so he may
re-
or may
re-
not be back.
yeah, really the question with this game to me is are do you think Buffalo's covering the spread or not?
Eight and a
Really?
half points. Who's
And
covering the
that's
spread?
a and for me that's a lot of points. I'm going Buffalo to win this game. But man, 8.5, that's a lot in the NFL. And if this wasn't a division game, I probably would say, oh, I'm gonna probably take Buffalo cover the spread. But it's a division game and they are on the road. I could see I could see this as being like a little bit closer than what people are thinking, because on paper it should not be a close game. But these
Mm-hmm.
type of games, like division opponent, road game, these are the type of games that end up being closer than you think. So I would do like a backdoor cover where Dolphins lose, but they lose by 4 or 5, and it's a little close
Mm-hmm.
people thing, and then you're like, damn, I can't believe Buffalo didn't cover the spread. And the over and under, I would actually take the over. I think that's gonna be some points in this game. I'm thinking like 30, 31, 24, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
31-24 Bills.
Go ahead, Tim.
Um, I agree with Ryan that the Bills win. I disagree that it'll be close. I think the Bills cover, and I think they cover comfortably. The Dolphins right now are in a dumpster fire. I think they just when they just fired their GM, right?
Hmm.
They just fired their GM, which I think is a
Oh, they
scapegoat.
fired the GM. They didn't fire McDaniels.
No, which I
Nah,
think is a scapegoat move. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
The GM.
That would be a good conversation for context matters, but I'm just letting you know right now. I'm just letting you know that's cold blooded in my opinion. The GM, which I'm pretty sure is African American. Again, we ain't got to get into all that right now. But again, the coach Mike McDaniel has been absolute trash. Tua have been absolute trash, and you fired a GM, like that's insane to me in my opinion. But again, I'm getting into it, even though I keep saying I'm not gonna get into it. But again,
he pissed you
um,
off with that.
man, it did, bro. I don't like stuff like that. Like I have to keep people accountable. You know what I'm saying? Tua's been absolute dog shit. Keep him accountable. The coach has been absolute dog shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody,
Oh,
the
I
first thing
agree.
you want to do is fire a GM. I mean, that's why I'm so thankful for Howie Roseman. But again, let me get to this game. I think the Bills win in very convincing fashion. Uh, Maybe the first quarter will start off, you know what I'm saying, close. But after a
Mhm.
while, I think Josh Allen will take over. The Dolphins have a terrible, terrible defense. You know what I mean? Terrible defense. And the Bills have a pretty solid run game. You know what I mean? Pass game is sketchy. Sometimes Josh Allen got to get in hero mode, but the run game is always there. And I think James Cook will have himself a day. I can see him getting in the end zone. I can see Josh Allen, whose last 2 games, if I'm not mistaken, he's rushed for 2 touchdowns apiece in the last two
Mhm.
games. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind Josh Allen probably seeing him getting into the end zone. So yeah, I like the Bills here in convincing fashion. I really do.
Yeah, man. The Dolphins defense, they gave up 28 points to Baltimore. They did beat Atlanta 34-10. That's Atlanta. They gave up 31 points to Cleveland.
And that was their offense giving it to us.
They gave up 29 points to the Chargers. They gave up 27 points to the Panthers. So if at the very least, Josh Allen's going for 20 something points. He will
Right.
not fucking be denied today.
Right.
So it's
The
just all
defense was
about
terrible. Yeah.
it's all about. I would try to lean towards the Dolphins if I didn't think Tua was gonna get benched or something. Like I seen some reports saying that benching Tua is not out of the question. Still not out of the question. Like damn. So I'll be pissed taking the Dolphins and then not saying that Tua is balling, but I'm gonna if I take them, I do want him to be playing the whole fucking game and having one of his a Tua game. You know what I'm saying? Throw 2 touchdowns or something. So yeah, I'll probably stand away from this game. But if I was to bet it, I would just bet the fucking over. But I'm taking Bills. I got the Bills winning this game. I don't know if they're gonna win it in the
This,
blowout or not. This is
so they,
nasty work.
You
Nine
would
and a
take the
half.
yeah,
over in this game?
I'm
yeah.
taking the over
I'm taking the over
because
too.
at the same time, all right. I told you we know the Bills based off the Dolphins' track record. They're giving up 27. They gave up at least 27 points 4 out of the last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So and those are teams that are lesser than the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Except the Ravens. That's the only team on there. The Browns, they gave up 31. They gave up 29 to the Chargers. They gave up 27 to the Panthers. They given up 28, 29 points to the Bills. And do I think that the Dolphins can score 21 points at home? I do. You know what? I'm taking the Dolphins plus 8.5. Fuck it.
You know,
I'm taking the plus 8.5. Because
listen, this is
I
no, hold on,
no
but listen. So when they played the Browns, we beat their ass, right? They
yeah
come back, then they blow out the
the Falcons.
Falcons. Then they had a bad performance. They've had 10 days. That was last Thursday. So they also had extra days to prepare. I know I'm not picking the Dolphins to win, but I do think this game is gonna be close, man.
All right.
Okay.
I do think the game's
Uh,
gonna be close.
I don't see it. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We'll have to see.
I,
Well, this is
I got the Dolphins with the spread with the points today.
yeah.
I
Like I
just
said,
think
I think the Dolphins can score 21 points at home. At home being key, and I think the Bills get to like 28. That's covering. Even if they get
Yeah.
to 30, I got them. If they get to 30, that's bad because I got them plus 8.5. So 20,
Yeah.
I need to be like 29, 21. You know what I mean? Something
I'm
like that.
talking 30, 32, 17. That cover? No.
No, no.
We
That's what
doing
I'm
that.
saying.
We
Uh,
you making a live ticket, D? A
Like a
bet right
live
now?
parlay?
Yeah, like a live
Absolutely.
well, make let's
Absolutely.
all right, because I'm gonna make this. Let's make one, man. I'm gonna because I don't know if we want to put Miami on it, but I'm just saying, like I'm starting to talk my
Oh, I
shit.
definitely want to go. I definitely want to go Dolphins plus 8.5. Oh, it's matter of fact, full disclosure, it's 9.5 now. So people have been betting the Bills. If y'all don't know what that means, if I got the Bills at 8.5 and then I look up 2 hours later and now the Bills are at 9.5, that means that people have been betting them, so they bet the number even higher now. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
all the
that
money's going to Buffalo to cover.
all the money's going on Buffalo. I'm definitely with the 9.5 now. So if I by the end of the show, the shit might go up to 10.5. To be honest with you, so
Yeah, I
I
might
was
tease it
cool at
up.
eight
I
and a half.
might tease it. I might tease it to 10.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right.
we see how that play out though, Tim. You got blowout. Me and Ryan got relatively close game. Relatively,
Yep. Yep.
they
Yep.
can
Yep.
win. They can win easy, and the Dolphins could backdoor cover.
Y'all might as well
So,
take Dolphins money line the way y'all
nah, yeah,
talking.
you crazy. That's like that's insane. That's insanity. I ain't doing all that, man.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Next.
man. We
Next
got
one.
this a banger right here, low key. The records is around 500, but this is a banger. The
Mm-hmm.
Ravens 3-5 versus the Minnesota Vikings 4-4.
Mm-hmm.
The spread is the Ravens minus 4.5. The over under is at 49.5. We got JJ McCarthy versus what you call it, Lamar Jackson. That's a banger for real, for real. As far as just the team that the Vikings been playing better football. JJ McCarthy, I haven't been a believer. I've been one of the people I think that they just like him because of his name. He got a football name, JJ McCarthy. So he been shutting me up. He been balling. You know what I'm saying? When he plays. When he plays. So Tim, I'm gonna shoot it to you first. Who you got?
Yeah. Yeah,
Lamar or JJ?
you'll see here on my ticket when we display it that I took Baltimore Ravens money line here. Uh I do believe that the Minnesota Vikings are going to play a good game, but the Ravens are in desperation mode for their division. And with the Steelers and obviously with Cincinnati and of course Cleveland, with other teams sometimes being up and down, Steelers and going, sometimes they win, look like they could take the division over, and the next thing you know they lose, and the next thing you know is, what I'm saying, back into the race. So with Baltimore pretty much in desperation mode, I think they're and Lamar Jackson back. He looked good last week, you know what I mean? With Lamar Jackson back, I think Baltimore pretty much handles business. But I do think Vikings put up a good game, you know what I mean? I like Justin Jefferson. You'll see again on my ticket, I did take Addison for 40 receiving yards. So I do believe the Minnesota Vikings can fight, but I think the Baltimore Ravens ultimately come out with the win.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I hear you, man. Keep in mind that the Ravens is on 10 days rest. They played last Thursday.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I agree with everything Tim said, man. I'm taking the Ravens here. Um, 4.5 though on the road. I would stay away from it, and I would do just the money line, just like Tim, because it is a road game. The Vikings are a good team. It ain't like they're playing a bad team, but I do think it's the desperation of Baltimore. Lamar was out. They was 1-4. It was looking scary. It was scary hours. They
Right.
just had a nice win. They had 10 days to prepare for this game. They know the importance of this game. And I'm taking Baltimore. And I actually agree with I seen Jimmy his comment. I would take the under. Vikings have a pretty decent defense. Ravens defense actually isn't that good this year, but they did just hold Miami to 6 points 10 days ago. So I would take the under. Because I'm showing 49.5. What is the over under at now? Is it still
It's
49?
let me see. It's at 48.5 now. So people
40.
have been taking the over.
Okay. Yeah. I would take the under. I could see this 21-20, 21-17.
Ooh, you don't think they're gonna light it up?
I don't think they're gonna light it up now.
I
Yeah.
like as a prop. I like Lamar for 2 passing touchdowns in this game. He threw for
Mm,
4 last week or last Thursday. He been balling. They on a mission. He healthy now. The Ravens gonna come out here and get it done, man. As far as
yeah.
the 3.5, I would tease it to 2.5 because I'd be damned if they win by a walk-off field goal and I don't get parts of it. So that 3.5 could be the little trap. Vegas like to try to put some fucking insurance up there for themselves.
Mhm.
That's what that 3.5 is. Because why ain't that line at 2.5? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That 3.5 points
Oh,
is them. That's them saying the Ravens is just they're a point better than the Vikings. Because if it was 2.5, that would be perfect.
Mhm.
my,
That would be
mine is
perfect.
mine is still showing 4.5. I just refreshed the page, and I like 4.5 a lot.
Okay, I'm on I'm
Um,
on DraftKings for this.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you know
it's
they you know
lower.
it vary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the Ravens 2.5. Would you take the 4.5 or would you tease it to 2.5? You think they win by a touchdown? That's the
I
real
would
question,
stay.
man.
I would
Since
stay
we
away
all
from
got
it
the Ravens.
altogether. I would just pick money line. I don't even. I could see this being literally a 1 point game. 21-20, 27-26,
Bro,
something like that.
I could see either team winning this game, honestly. Viking, I
Yeah,
would you be shocked if the Vikings won?
no, no.
No, I wouldn't either.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
wouldn't
don't.
either.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it got up as high as 4.5 for Baltimore on the road too.
I
I
would be
would.
Yeah.
shocked. I would be shocked in terms of like the Ravens. I don't think they can afford another. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like if they. I mean, it's still early. Don't get me wrong, but 3-6 and you trying to make the playoffs, that ain't good. You know what I mean? So I would be shocked in that way. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like you. It ain't looking good here. It ain't looking good. So
Bro, I
I can't
wanna
imagine the Ravens missing the playoffs right now. That's is basically what I'm saying. So I would be shocked more in that. Now, like I said, I do see it being a good game. So if, from the Vikings perspective, yeah, I can. If they won from a Vikings perspective, no, I would not be shocked from their perspective because, like I said, they're a good team and they're at home. You know what I mean? But it's like from a Ravens. I bet you Ravens fans. I guarantee you they ain't expecting to lose right now. I guarantee you
mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I would be shocked in that way if that makes sense.
The last two road games for the Ravens was at the Dolphins, 28-6, which that don't count.
Mm.
That was just a get right game. And then the last time they was on the road, they lost, but that was at Kansas City. So it's hard to tell who they really are on the road, and it's
And
hard for me.
Lamar
But
was he there? Was Lamar there for Kansas City?
Lamar was there for Kansas. He got the game. He got hurt.
That's the game he got hurt. Okay.
That's the game he got hurt. Yeah. And then the Vikings, though, man. See, I told you I don't have that much faith in JJ McCarthy. I want to pick the Vikings bad with the points because being with that type of team, if that was Sam Darnold, I would take the Vikings. If this was last year's Vikings, I would take the Vikings in this position. They at home. The teams is pretty much evenly matched. The better player is the quarterback. So yeah, I
Right.
got to roll with the Ravens money line.
Mhm.
I got to roll with the Ravens money line, man. I'm
And
not
also
putting this
be
on the ticket
clear.
though, Ryan.
Huh?
I don't want to put this on the ticket though, man. I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
no, I
Yeah,
don't either.
I was gonna say also be clear. The Ravens defense is not like all world this year. You know what
it's
I'm saying?
not.
So
It's not. That's what
so
I'm
the
saying.
the Vikings definitely can handle some business. But I just it's just like I said. It's just more so the desperation. You know what I mean? That's basically that's what I'm just going with. It's like you can't afford to lose. Is what I'm just basically. I don't think nobody got the Vikings going to the playoffs or even doing anything with the playoffs. As far as the Ravens go, you can give them the excuse that Lamar hasn't been there, but now that he's there, it's time to play catch up now, and you can't afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically my logic of what I'm going with here. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm going Ravens win by 3. I'm saying Vikings cover, man. Vikings cover. Because JJ McCarthy, he has. I don't like him, but he has played some when he's played because he's been hurt. But when he's
Mhm.
played, he has a couple clutch moments. Last week was clutch beating Detroit at Detroit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It came down to the wire. And then he beat the Browns 21-17. That's not saying much, but he did put up 21 points on the top 3 defense in the
Well,
league.
Carson Wentz played against us. He was still
Oh, that was
good.
Carson Wentz. Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. But he did.
that does mean something because Carson Wentz is a veteran. JJ might not have been able to deal with that Browns defense, but the
Yeah.
Ravens don't have that, and
No, the
the Lions have a better defense.
Yeah, the Ravens defense is worse than the Lions. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. So,
Yeah,
and
give me the Vikings with the points, but I think it's Ravens by 3, 31-28. Vikings cover. But yeah, I'm gonna be
yeah.
on the lookout for that game though, man. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that game. Ryan, I'm gonna just give you 30 seconds. Browns Jets go.
All right, man. It's time for some real football talk in the chat, man. Let's see
Take
who we go
45
to.
seconds. Fuck it. Take
All right,
45 because
all right,
you
all
ain't
right.
know this was
Listen,
coming. You ain't know this was coming.
listen. -2.5 Cleveland. All right, that's way too low. All right, we about to win this game by 10 points or more. The Jets are on a fire sale. They're on a fire sale. Listen, I'm dead serious. They the Jets have gotten rid of everybody. Okay, they are in active. We suck. We're tanking mode. Our defense coming off a bye week is fresh, and they've been playing hard. I don't think I don't think the Cleveland Browns players have given up on the season. They're not checked out yet. They will be soon, but not yet. I got the Browns winning 21-10 by 11 points. And Quinn Williams missing in the middle of that defense. Look for Judkins to have a pretty good day. I'll take him on the anytime touchdown for sure.
Anytime
Judkins.
touchdown, Judkins.
Yeah, anytime touchdown Judkins. Absolutely. That might be going on the slip, actually. That's almost a lock.
But let's put it on there
Let's put it on there. And
because
yeah,
we
we're
damn sure ain't taking the Browns to win by 10.
no, absolutely not. Don't put that on there. But I might make a separate slip with a little 8.5, a little 8.5, 9.5.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
I'll
about
put
the
you.
over under because both of these offenses are suck. So I wouldn't even touch the 37.5. That's super low. It could, but I would just stay away from that. Browns gonna win by 10, man. Browns by 10.
All right, y'all heard our resident Browns fan because I'm not commenting on it, and the man over there, the other host is asleep.
That's
He's
disrespectful,
sleeping on
man.
them.
Listen,
He's
it's
sleeping
gonna
on
be a
them.
season. It's gonna be a season, man, where y'all teams is 2-6, and I'm gonna act like y'all don't exist too, man. It's gonna be a year, man. Don't think we only gonna do this for
Man, you
one
wake me
season.
up when the Packers is 2-6. All right, wake me up from that
Come
nightmare.
on, man. You know damn well Philly ain't boy. You think Howie gonna
Two
let
and
us go two
six.
and six?
Two
Knock
and
it
Come on,
off.
man.
six.
Yeah,
Man.
you know this shit don't last forever, man. Y'all gonna have a year.
Need some milk.
Something's gonna happen. Y'all gonna be
Hey,
right where I'm at.
Yeah, all right. It won't be this year, man. All right, won't be next year either. I can tell you, I'm just gonna already speak for the
Not
team. It's
gonna be,
not happening
yeah,
next year
man.
either. Okay.
It's not gonna be in the up and coming years, brother.
All right. The Browns
Oh,
had
man.
they had their minute and a half of fame, y'all. We spoke on the Browns as resident Ohioans. We did our just due. The Patriots is on the road versus the Buccaneers. A real game. 7-2 Patriots versus 6-2 Buccaneers. All right, Ryan, I'm done laying it on, man.
All right.
The Bucks is 2.5 point favorites. The Patriots is plus 125 on the money line, plus money for the 7-2
What if
Patriots.
what if
Or
five this out of the 1 o'clock window, man, this is the best game, bro. If you're neutral or if your team ain't playing at one, you need to be watching New England at
you need to
Tampa.
be watching this.
Yeah,
You need to
man.
be watching this. And it's a 3 point game, and the Bucks is at home, so that means that it's basically a pick 'em.
I pick them.
So who you got, Ryan? Pick 'em.
What's can we get an injury update for this game? What's going on with the injuries? Because Tampa Bay was pretty beat up. Who's
So I'll
missing?
go with So Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots is out.
Okay.
Kayshawn, what's his name? Butte. Pause. Kayshawn Butt, whatever the fuck his name is, I'm not gonna pronounce it.
Pause.
But he's out with a hamstring injury. I know he's a
Mhm.
starting wide receiver, and Ramondre Stevenson is a starting running back. Matter of fact, he ain't the leading rusher, but they kind of split work. Him and
He
Trayvon
plays a
Henderson.
lot. Yeah, he plays
He
a lot.
plays a lot.
Trayvon
He's definitely
Henderson
the
just
receiving back. He's definitely the receiving back, and that counts for something.
yeah,
The third
and
down back.
Trayvon Henderson just came out the doghouse. He was in the dog. He wasn't even playing for a few weeks there. Mike
Yeah.
Vrabel wasn't playing with him.
The receivers
Okay.
are healthy though for them. Now on the Buccaneers side of things, the running back is out.
White.
Help me somebody. No, Rashad White's playing. It's the other one. Hold on, let me
The
look it
running
up.
back for
Yeah, is it Bigsby? Tank Bigsby?
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're
Is
talking
that his
about.
name?
yeah,
Oh no, it's Bucky Irving. I'm sorry. They traded
Bucky
Tank Bigsby.
Irving. Okay,
Bucky
gotcha.
Irving is out. Man, I'm sorry, everybody.
Bucky
Bucky
Irving is
Irving
out.
is out. That's their running back. He ain't played that much this year though. He only got 237 rushing yards. They got Rashad White. He'll be starting today. He been balling. 287 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Now, of course, Mike Evans is out. He's always out. He's getting surgery, so he might not even be back this year.
Chris Godwin's
The other
out.
receivers are there though. Chris Godwin's out.
Chris
He's
Godwin's
been
out.
like again. He's
But
been in
it's
and out of the.
Evans and Ibuka are both playing.
It's been a Mecca. What's his name? Abuka. A
Yeah.
Mecca Abuka. He's been a fucking dog.
Dog.
He's
Shout out
been
to
a
my fans.
dog.
Shout out to my fantasy team.
562 yards, 5 touchdowns. So
Uh,
again, I'm just gonna say this. It's not looked like Baker has had his weapons all season. Like if you don't consider these weapons, then he basically ain't had weapons all season, and they 6-2. So he got the team that he's been using. You know what I'm saying? He got the team that's been playing the most for the most part, and they've won 3 out of the last 5. Their 2 losses came to 2 playoff teams, Philly and Detroit.
how
So
y'all feel
anybody
about
ain't just beating them.
Drake May?
Oh, Drake
Y'all,
May's
y'all
been balling.
yeah, I'm saying y'all fans of Drake May? Y'all
I
I
mean,
mean, he
I
MVP
haven't
candidate.
been. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He MVP candidate.
Yeah.
MVP candidate.
19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah. Wow.
um,
What about Baker? Baker still MVP candidate?
no,
Okay.
No, they lost. They lost 2 out of the last 5. It's still it ain't.
it's not.
So
It's kind of
I don't
about.
say
It's
that.
almost.
I don't
Go
say that
ahead.
disrespectfully because Baker's been balling. So I'm not saying like disrespectfully. I just think others have surpassed him. But as far as you asked about Drake May, like D said, an MVP candidate. You could argue top 3 that's in there. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. He got some division games coming up. They do have a win over the Bills, right? Which is
yeah.
a pretty impressive win against the MVP. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big win. So we'll see how it comes here down the stretch. But he's balling
They've
though.
been
Gotta give him some
they he
respect.
been balling. The Patriots have been balling. They're 7-2. Um, I think New England's gonna have a great year. I think they're having a great year, but for this game, I'm taking Tampa at home. I just got a feeling that they on a little high right now, New England. Send their ass to Florida. And let's see. I think I would take Tampa to cover the 2.5 spread as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I would I would take the over if I had to bet it. I would probably take the over. I think it's gonna be some points. I think Tampa can win by 3 or more.
Does the fact that New England is 4-0 on the road, does that mean anything to you? They are undefeated on the road.
No,
4-0. That means nothing to you.
nah.
All
You
right.
think they gotta go? Do you think they're never gonna lose on the road this year?
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the way I look at it. Like, oh yeah, they're 4-0. That's impressive.
Mm,
But do I think they're gonna be an undefeated team on the road all year? No, I think they'll lose a road game this year. And this is a good opponent. It's a
you're
good
right.
opponent, and it's a non-division game. I feel like sometimes when division games they be a lot closer. Division games will be more familiar.
Yeah.
So when it's a non-division game road, it's like okay, I can see this being a game where they don't win it.
Mm,
Yeah, so 7 out of the last 9 games, 7 of 9 games, Drake May has thrown two
yeah.
touchdowns or more. So Ryan, we need to take Drake May for 2 touchdowns on our player props on our
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah,
So I got the Patriots winning this game, and I think that Baker the last again, it's almost about when you lose because like you asked if Baker was still an MVP candidate because he was an MVP candidate. But I mean, he's at 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. It's almost about when you lose them. They're like in college football with the Heisman because they both got 2 losses, but the Bucks lost 2 out of the last 5, and the Patriots are on a 5-game win streak. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Baker them technically cooled off. They got the same record though, 6-2, 7-2 bye week. So it's almost like it really is truly a pick 'em. And the fact that the Patriots are on a 5-game win streak, they ride this high horse. They put up 32 points the week before last on the Browns. I know I hate to be pouring on your Browns, but it's because I respect y'all defense. So the fact that Drake May went out there and ball versus them, that was at home, that was nice and cushy. But he did go on the road and he beat 2 mediocre teams, three teams in a row. He beat the Bills on the road. I think the Bills. I think for them, the Bills might have been a tougher hump to get over because the Bills been owning them the last few years. So I
Right.
think they go into Tampa Bay and with clear heads and just I think they roll today. I think they win by a touchdown or better.
You
I think
got
they handled
Patriots.
Tampa Bay. I think they handled them easily today because some of Baker's games he's been coming back from. Like he's won games, but they came back from games they shouldn't have been losing and won. And like they shouldn't have won that Seahawks game 38-35. That should have been an L. You know what I'm saying? I think the Patriots are a better team than the Seahawks. Seahawks are a good team though too. But that shows you what I think about the Patriots. I think that Vrabel and that defense are going to be locked and loaded, and I think they can do something about Ibuka doubling or something, but they're gonna make somebody else beat them. And if somebody else does, then so be it. But I ain't gonna disrespect them. And when I say by like run away with it, I just got it by like a touchdown, like 35-28 Patriots. 28 points is giving Baker some credit. So
Mhm.
35-28 Patriots. I think the over hits in this game. I think it's a shootout that Baker just loses today. That's all by a touchdown. So
Okay. Who you
that's where I'm
got
at with it.
there?
But I definitely got Drake May for 2 touchdowns though.
Yeah, we can put it down. Write it down. Put it on this. We can make put it on
Yep,
this.
yep.
I agree with D. I'm rolling with the Patriots here. Um, so obviously I would take, if I'm betting here, I would take the Patriots to cover the spread or money line, whichever one has the better odds. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I just think the Patriots are good and they're rolling, man. I think that they're right now they're riding a wave right now that's seems to be rolling. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike Vrabel has them boys coached up pretty good. You know what I mean? And if I'm not mistaken, Mike Vrabel is a defensive coach, right? Like isn't he a
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. He was a
and
linebacker for the Patriots.
Yeah,
he got and
yeah.
he got them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Playing some good ball. Now, however, I'm not disrespecting Baker. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I say he's falling out of the MVP race, I'm not saying that as if he has plummeted or something. It's just that others I think have taken over, especially with the injuries that he had. He's had to. I mean, he's 6-2 for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? He's had to do his thing just with what he's had, but it's not been MVP level. You know what I mean? And so I do think the Tampa Bay will play a good game. You know what I mean? I do see that, especially with
Quick
Ibuka.
question.
Yeah,
Quick question.
I'm listening.
Was Vrabel the coach at Tennessee?
He was
Why did they get rid of him?
because
Um,
Tennessee's GM can't put a team together, and
Because Tennessee was actually relevant for those years. I know they had Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, but still he had Tannehill. Like What did he do wrong in Tennessee that they just got? Like, what
No,
happened with
they
that?
like
That's
Tim
your.
was right. Tim was right.
You
They
just
screwed
said
him
it. You
over.
they had Tannehill, and you not only gonna get so you let Kansas City because if you remember Tennessee was right there. They was right there, especially as
They
the
went to the
Patriots.
AFC Championship game.
You feel
Yeah,
me? They was right there, and then they just. But this is pre Kansas City dynasty, and then they just let Kansas City. You remember? I'm gonna tell you the
Hey,
game.
they ain't let Kansas City. You can't blame Kansas City. Shit, everybody let Kansas City. Shit.
No, not let them. I'm just saying before Kansas City became Kansas City, Tennessee was on the verge of taking over the AFC right after the Patriots was, you know what I'm saying? Once time,
All right, now you're speaking too high. I'm not about to. I don't remember them ever about to get ready to take over. All
no,
right, they
listen,
had a good year.
they
They
had
was
opened up
relevant,
a
Tim. They was relevant.
no, not take, no, not take over is like they been like a dynasty. It was born. I'm saying when out before when Alex Smith, like Alex Smith is maybe his
All right, I
last
remember that
year,
year. I remember the Alex Smith years in Kansas City.
right? Out
They was
before
mid. They was good, but couldn't get over the hump.
Tennessee was going deep into the playoffs like those years. That's
They
what
they
I'm,
did. They won playoff games a
right.
couple years.
That's what I'm saying. And then they just couldn't get over the hump. They GM couldn't continue to put a contending team together. You know what I'm saying? And then Kansas City basically was like, took over the
they
AFC
had a
along with
they
them and the Bills and Cincinnati.
yeah. What happened was they was a playoff team, perennial playoff team. They got to
Mhm.
the AFC Championship game, but what Vrabel messed up well, not Vrabel, but they couldn't forget a quarterback because Tannehill got old, he was getting hurt. They took Malik Willis in the third round. That was a bust.
Horrible fucking pick.
They took a lineman in the first round who never even played for them. Then they
Mhm.
traded AJ Brown away and drafted Traylon Burks.
Yeah.
Like they and then Derrick Henry got
Horrible
older.
pick.
So this was So the GM did a poor job of building that roster, and Vrabel as a defensive coach, he didn't have that offensive eye to get a quarterback. So that's why him going to the Patriots was perfect because they got the young quarterback. Now he can build
Right.
around him.
Facts.
So Vrabel's a good coach, man. I like Vrabel a lot.
He is. I was just wondering, man. I didn't mean to get off track, but I'm like, man, how did he get? How did they let him get away? Because now Tennessee is like perennial top five fucking pick in the draft for the next couple of
Yeah.
years. I called it last year. They was gonna be top five. It was number one, and they're right back in the top five this year.
Cam Ward,
But
bust.
I ain't gonna call him a bust, but he ain't no. He definitely not a life changer. He's not a
Yeah,
fucking organization changer. I seen Jimmy in the comments saying Shador is getting playing time today. He thinks Shador gonna be playing today. You think so?
absolutely no.
Not
Zero
today.
percent. 0% chance he plays.
It,
Real
yeah, it
percent.
won't be. It won't be. Stefanski's the type, and Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. Stefanski's the type to where they would wait until like the toughest game, like where they playing the number one defense or whoever. Well, Brown's the number one defense, but you know what I'm saying. Like
They
they would
hate him,
play,
huh?
yeah, like throw and then throw Shador in there, like when they, you know what I'm saying, to get his
I don't
ass beat.
know. I don't know if y'all remember, but we made the switch to Dorian Thompson Robinson one week, and then it came out the next week that he didn't even know he was playing until like a day before or something like that. So
Wow.
we're terrible with it. First of all, they already came out and said they want to give Shador a full week as the starter before a game. So I think it'll be something they would announce, and they've already said that this is what they're gonna do. So. I don't think he's going to be coming in unless Dylan Gabriel gets hurt. He is QB2, so unless he's saying he thinks Gabriel's going to get murdered out there and get hurt, that's the only way I see Shador playing.
Well, y'all got the Jets today. Next week y'all got the Ravens, and then the week after that y'all got the Raiders. So
I
if
think,
it's a game to start Shador, he's obviously not starting today. It's the Raiders. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, the Ravens, you would think so because they got a Swiss cheese defense this year. But the Ravens is the type of team that if you put Shador out there, they'll fucking look like the Baltimore Ravens defense from 2001 that
Right.
week. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even put him out there versus Ravens if they're gonna play him anytime soon. And then y'all got the Titans like 2 weeks after the Raiders. So Raiders or Titans game, I think that's when we see
that's
Shador if
why
they smart.
this is what I'm saying too about we need to get a win here this week. We're playing the Jets. We get a win. We're 3-6. We got Raiders and Titans coming up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, the two potential wins.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's. I don't think the players are looking at this in the schedule and thinking, "Oh, we're out of it yet." I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't. I think the Browns are going to be absolutely awful. Maybe 4 or 5 wins, but the players right now are not looking at it like that.
Bro, Miles Garrett ain't about to let them he sleep on them again. Miles Garrett ain't about to let them not play. You know what I'm saying? Like especially that
Yeah,
defense. That defense is gonna fucking show up. So
yeah,
it
man.
is what
See,
it
we
is.
should have talked
I'm,
about the Browns. We had it. When we was at the Browns game, we could have been talking about this. But no, you wanna have your little Moana blanket tucked up, pissing me off. Man, next game, man. Go to the next game, man. That shit.
All right, man. Tim, same way I did him with the Browns. This ain't your team, but just go ahead and take 1 minute and just tell me about this trash game. Saints 1-8 versus the Panthers 5-4. Who you got?
I'm rolling with the Panthers here. I think on my ticket again, you'll see here on my ticket that I have Rico Dowdle for an anytime touchdown. I think he has been rolling as of lately. You know what I'm saying? He's been looking pretty stellar. So I do have the Panthers here going, and the Saints is just they're just not a good football team. You know what I mean? The Saints is just whether they're at home or away, it really doesn't matter. And they're 0-4 away, but you know the Saints is just not a good football team. The Panthers actually have a chance contending in the division. So which is surprisingly, the Panthers actually is contending in the division. So with them 3-1 at home, I just think the Panthers roll here. And like I said, Rico Dow anytime touchdown. I think the Panthers roll in probably in convincing fashion. So I got Panthers.
All right, Ryan, do you want to comment on this game? Because I'm not saying nothing about it.
No, Panthers. They're gonna win. I don't even want to go too into it. It is a division game, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's close. But Carolina wins.
Jaguars 5-3 on the road versus the Texans 3-5. Texans are 1.5 point favorites. No C.J. Stroud today. Is what you call it, Davis Mills. David Mills Mills. All right, Millsy from Young Money. Davis Mills is Davis. I ain't want to call him David in this Davis. Davis Mills is out there. Remember, he was starting for the Texans a few years ago. It's like he a perennial backup. They be putting some of these backups up on the shelf, and like they come back out like would they be on the practice squad or some shit? Because like where the hell he been at all this time? I
Right.
forgot he even existed. I definitely didn't think he would still be on the Texans.
Right.
He was after the Deshaun Watson era, but like during them dead years, right? Like
Yeah.
Davis Mills.
He's been there for like 4 or 5 years.
It's been a while.
Man, I don't know how he been. Man, I take him for an interception today.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. We need to put it on our ticket, Ryan. Take him for an interception today. You ain't about to just come out of nowhere and not throw an interception. You're Davis Mills. I remember that was the last thing I remember from Davis Mills was interceptions. So take Davis Mills for an interception today. DraftKings, they got it.
Not you going to find his name. Like, oh, his name's actually David. Yeah, I got him for a touchdown today. I mean, an interception. That is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Take him for a pick, man. I got the Jaguars winning this game. They got them plus 1.5. I'll take the Jaguars minus 2.5 and make it plus money for yourself because I think they win by a field goal or better. Or better. If Trevor Lawrence got any pride, you better not go out there and lose to fucking Davis Mills. You are supposed to be the prince that was promised. You bet not go out there and lose to Davis Mills. I'm taking the Jaguars. I want the Jaguars minus 2.5, or I want Davis Mills for an interception, or I want them both.
Why is Houston favorite?
I have no clue. Brian Thomas, the best receiver for the Jaguars is out. Brian Thomas Jr. I don't care.
Also,
care.
Hunter's out.
Hunter's out too. Travis.
I don't care. What has he really been?
Right.
He's been more named. He might have had a game where he scored that touchdown, but has he really been? He's been more named than anything.
I wouldn't say he's been bad. I would just say he hasn't been as impactful as we thought he was going to be. Yeah.
No. If anything, they might feel more comfortable playing without the pressure of having to get their fucking top pick the ball.
This is what I'm gonna say about the game. I have a bias feeling on Jacksonville. We own their first round pick, so I'm rooting for them actively to lose. And I don't even see how they would be not favored in this game. They're starting. Yeah, you got Brian Thomas out, but your starting quarterback is out, and you're favored at home. I get it, but Jacksonville's
and they have their starting quarterback. My dad on there commenting, shout out to my pops. He said throw the Browns away. They trash.
I agree, bro. I agree.
The Browns is getting a lot of airtime today, bro.
Listen, bro. I'm starting to feel guilty. Like I shouldn't even tell my son to do this, bro. I should let him just I shouldn't even guide him to this way, man. I should just be like, get him a Mahomes jersey or something. Just let him be happy.
Oh yeah, we hitting Tim with the tranquilizers today. He keep falling asleep on the Browns.
Y'all keep, y'all keep bringing up the Browns, man.
Yeah, man. It's a Brown show. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man.
So man, who you
Wow.
got, man? You got the Jags or the Texans, man?
Yeah, I got the Jags, man. I'm assuming that the reason why they got Houston favored is the home field. I mean, you get 3 points alone for being at home, so I'm assuming they think it's going to be a close game. I'm guessing, but no. Like you said today that Stroud is not playing today. Well, I mean, someone can make a case that Stroud's been out the way he's been playing. You know what I mean? Stroud's been absolute. I won't say dog shit, but I mean he ain't been roses either. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah, what
yeah.
you call them, dog water?
You feel me? Straight dog water. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you don't want none of that. I ain't drinking none of my dog's water.
so yeah, man. I like Jacksonville here. Not too much to go for. So yeah, I like Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I
and
like that.
I'm not a big Trevor Lawrence fan. I don't think he's all that. But it's just a simple fact. Stroud's out. Take the Jags.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
just
Nah,
kind of
yeah,
that
it's
simple.
almost it almost feels too easy, honestly. Hey
Yeah.
Tim, Jonathan Taylor got a touchdown, brother.
I seen that. I seen that. And he got your yards
Yeah,
too,
man.
right?
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
check that. I
We'll
did
we'll
not
put
check.
that in the
Yeah, yeah. He
comments.
got
We'll
his
put
he
that
got his
in.
yards a long time
And
ago.
I
and
said,
Warren already got a catch.
yeah, bro, we in there. So we just need 2 catches from Warren and we're good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh no. That's Tim's
Yeah.
ticket. Tim.
Yeah, we need Pitts
So
for 25 yards receiving
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
yeah,
Pitts don't have a yard yet either, but that's why it's good because they're losing. They're going to be throwing the ball. Kyle Pitts is going to get there. I'm not worried about it. All right. All right, man. We're going to move on, but I just want to remind y'all, for as usual, this episode is brought to you by the Cleaning Business Coaching Book, your step-by-step guide to building a profitable cleaning business. Inside, you'll learn how to price your services, attract quality clients, and set up systems that actually work. Written by a successful cleaning business owner, this book gives you the real blueprint, no fluff. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, it's a must read. Grab your copy today. The link will be in the comments. All right. She has planners for if you want to plan some things out daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. If you whether you're an entrepreneur or not, it's a good thing to have. All right. The planners or the cleaning book, and you get a discount if you go through us. So again, for my entrepreneurs out there, the cleaning boss coaching book. All right. Get to it. We got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. The Cardinals is 3-5. The Seahawks are 6-2. The Seahawks are 7.5 point favorites, or you can get them for
Mm,
-340 on the money line. That's a lot. Kyler Murray is on IR, so Jacoby Brissett is the guy.
not looking
Where
too
you going,
bad.
Ryan? Where you going, Ryan? You been looking good.
Yeah, man.
And
My
you
my
out there in
local.
Arizona, you know what I'm saying? You got the
Yeah.
floor.
Rise up, Red Sea. I need to get me a Cardinals hat to
Wait,
throw
that's what
on.
they call it?
Yeah, rise up, Red Sea. Yeah,
Wow, that sounds like they ain't never won a Super Bowl.
it is. It's pathetic. I don't even know what that has to do with
Sound like
burn.
they ain't
I
never
don't
won a
even
Super
know.
Bowl.
I don't even know what that has to do with a Cardinal, but yeah, rise up, Red Sea, man.
It's just the Red Sea. I guess they go red out
Protect
probably
the
for the games.
nest. Protect the nest.
Protect
Uh,
the nest. That's insane.
yeah, man.
Tim, you
I'm
like that
going
one, bro?
with, but you
You
know
got
what,
Eagles got
Seattle?
nest.
I guess, man.
Protect the nest.
Protect the nest. I guess.
God damn.
Uh,
They got some sayings out there in Arizona, man.
I
My bad.
guess,
Go ahead, man.
man. I
yeah,
guess.
man.
Let
Listen.
me hear about the nest. How's it going down today?
Take Seattle, man. Take Seattle, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Listen, 7.5. Me personally, I've been scarred. My bet last week, Chargers had to win. I took the spread. It was 9.5. It was a lot of points. They ended up winning by 7. And I told myself, if y'all remember last week, I'm like, man, if y'all feeling more safe, y'all should tease it down to the 6.5 or the 5.5. That's when D mentioned the 5.5. This is a game where I would want to bet it, but I would tease it down to 5.5. So 7.5, I would bring it down to 5.5. I see again, these are division games. These division games be closer than you think, man. I think Seattle wins it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is 28-24. 30-26, something like that. Seattle is way too much. Jackson Smith and Jigba, top receiver in the league, one of the best receivers in the league this year. He's having a crazy
Man,
year.
I was
He's routing
arguing with
people
somebody
up.
about him too.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know what his over under on the yards is today, but that's another
We can
thing to look
find
at.
out.
But for my pick, I'm gonna take Seattle, but I would tease the spread down to 5.5.
5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Timothy.
Yeah. What's his name? Jacoby Brissett has been balling, like you said, and in every game he's been in, I believe he's thrown for 2 touchdowns or at least
Uh
a
oh.
touchdown.
Uh
Um, so man,
oh. His two
division
touchdowns is plus 139.
division game. I like the Cardinals here, man. I like the Cardinals here.
Oh man.
The Seahawks are both teams are 2-2, like in terms of away in a row. The Cardinals are 2-2 away, and the Seahawks are 2-2 at home. So it's not like one is dominant versus the other. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks have been looking really well, but so have the Cardinals ever since Jacoby Brissett have been in. You know what I'm saying? They've looked solid, and with him throwing the ball around, he's getting Marvin Harrison Jr. involved. With you know what I'm saying? They're getting the receivers involved, and the offense is starting to, you know what I mean? So I would, if you're betting, me personally, I would take the Cardinals to cover. You know what I'm saying? Taking a money line might be a stretch. I'm taking them to win, but I'm saying in terms of betting, I would probably take the Cardinals to cover. Because I believe the Seahawks probably gonna have to, they might have to win on a walk-off field goal in order to win. They might need that 12th man, as they say up in Seattle, to win. Because I believe the Cardinals is playing some good ball. In division, they know each other well. Defenses often know each other well. So that whole Jackson Smith, I'm a Buckeye fan here. Love what he's been doing, but that whole getting off for a $130, $150 area game, I don't know if that's gonna stand in this game because the very division, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Cardinals to win here, man. I really do. The cover for sure, but I like them to win.
Okay, yeah, I got the Seahawks. I'm with Ryan on this, man. Darnold Schwarzenegger. All right, Sam Darnold Schwarzenegger. This boy been balling. Last week he had 4 tutties. Came out the gate balling. I like as a player prop. I like him for 2 touchdowns today. It's minus 160, Ryan. I want to put that on our live bet.
What is it? You said?
Sam Darnold for 2 passing touchdowns today. It's
Absolutely.
my it's minus 160. Jacoby Brissett's 2 touchdowns is plus 139. But this is the thing right here. Jacoby Brissett been playing with no pressure. He's not, if it's a deep pass he think he want to throw, he's throwing it up there. So he could
Right.
come out and just be successful, or he could have a horrible game. He could throw 2 touchdowns, he could throw 2 interceptions. He's probably going to throw the 2 touchdowns, but I'm just nervous to take him for that. Whereas Sam Darnold, I just feel way more comfortable. Sam Darnold can throw 4 touchdowns. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm safer with that. And then I just feel like the Seahawks are a more complete team. They're probably a playoff team. They 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
They're winning the games they're supposed to win. All right. They were supposed to beat the Commanders last week. They blew them out. They were supposed to beat the Texans. They thumped them. They were supposed to beat the Jaguars. They beat them. They lost the game to the Bucks. It wasn't a choke job. It was Baker being great. But still, they should have won that game. I already said that earlier in the show. So they should have won 5 in a row. And then they already beat the Cardinals in Arizona 23-20. Now the fact that that game was 23-20 and it was on the road, I like the points. I like them to win, and I think that was Kyler Murray playing in that game too. So I actually
Yeah.
like them to win and cover. I would take the 7.5 down to 6.5 because you know me, they're not about to win 28-21, and I'm somewhere pissed off because I had 7.5. No, so I would
Mm-hmm.
take it down to 6.5 because it is a division game. So a touchdown or better is what I got
Five,
the
five,
Seahawks winning at.
yeah. 5.5, man. That's
5.5, hey, 5.5.
telling you, that's
Yeah,
what I was
on the
doing.
safe
Telling
side. Tim, that's a sneaky upset pick though, because Jacoby
you.
Brissett,
Mm-hmm.
he balling. If somebody put them on the money line, they're gonna get a nice little return for it.
Hey,
So
I remember me and you talking last week, and I said, "Hey, you want to throw Jacoby Brissett on the ticket?"
you
You
did,
told me. You
you
said,
did.
"Hell no, I'm not gonna lose no ticket to Jacoby Brissett."
And I lost
Hey,
the ticket to somebody else.
hey, God damn it, Jacoby Brissett went out there and did what he's supposed to do. You know, now I ain't gonna say that's about to become a reoccurring thing with him. You know what I mean? But
That's what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing.
But it but it has been a reoccurring thing. 3 games in a row with 2 touchdowns is
that's
a
probably
reoccurring thing.
exactly what I'm saying.
This
You know what I
is, this
mean?
is
So
that's one of your favorite players in the league.
see, no, we're not doing that. We're not
That's one
doing
of your
Somebody
that.
said
favorite
the
players.
Nest is trash. My dad, the Nest is trash. He ain't lying. Oh, and my
Right.
dad in Arizona too. I forgot. I keep forgetting. He out there
Man,
with
I
you, Ryan.
seen.
So he can speak
Listen,
for it. He's speaking from experience too.
they talking about shipping Kyler up out of there, man. And I don't want to bring the Browns back up, man.
I
But
never. Nah, we ain't. We ain't putting Tim back to sleep. I never been high on. I never was high on Kyler Murray though. Let me say that. I don't hate to throw shots out there, but I was never high on him.
bro. When it comes to my quarterback, bro, I'm prejudiced, man. You gotta be at least 6'3", bro. Don't get out of here. You gotta be at least 6'3".
Pause.
All right, man. We're gonna
Uh,
be brief on this game because I want to get to the best game. Not the best game, but the Steelers Chargers game is great. We're gonna save that for the last game though. The Lions on the road versus the Commandos. The Lions is 5-3. The Commandos is 3-6. The spread is 7.5. Ryan, go.
Detroit covers. They're pissed off from last week. I think they come out. They play well. No Jaden Daniels, right? Elbow, floppy elbow. He's out.
Yeah, out of there. Sloppy
Yeah,
elbow.
that's floppy over there. Okay, yeah, floppy's done. Yeah, man. I think I would take Detroit to cover 7.5. I think that
I
this
know
could be a
somebody ain't
blow.
just mentioned my Packers in the chat. Don't speak on Green Bay. We don't play today. All right.
Yeah.
I
So
see Panthers. I see Panthers and Green Bay in a sentence, and I don't like it. Don't speak
yeah.
on Green Bay. All right. We not doing that. We not doing that today.
I got Lions here. If I betted it, I probably would go 6.5, but I would just do Lions 6.5.
Lions 6.5. All right. Go ahead, Timothy.
No, I like Lions to cover here. I think that Washington is just too decimated. He's gone. Marshawn Cook Lattimore, he's gone. Um, I just think they're banged up. They're old. They're just. I don't think that. And like he said, Lions are pissed off from last week, so I could see Jameer Gibbs and balling. I could see Amon St. Brown balling. You know what I'm saying? I would take Josh or Golf. I would take him for 2 passing touchdowns in this game. I could see him having a good day. Um, but yeah, I think the Lions roll here. I do. I think they roll.
Ryan, I like Gibbs anytime touchdown. Jameer Gibbs for the Lions running back. Anytime touchdown this game. I think they're gonna have the ball all game. Like the Commandos is not gonna be able to convert. Eventually, they're just gonna start running the ball to kill the
You
clock. They're
like
not gonna be able to
see,
stop
you
that.
like you like Gibbs. I like Gibbs anytime touchdown. I like that. I like Montgomery though a little more almost.
They both, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah, because
both get in
he's a
Denver.
goal line back.
Montgomery is plus 110, so
That's what I'm saying.
we
I'm
can go with
just
the
saying.
plus. Gibbs is minus 145. Montgomery. I'm gonna let you make the pick because I ain't gonna. I ain't. You want to go with Montgomery or you want to go with Gibbs?
I'm riding with Gibbs, man. You ain't gonna put that on my conscience.
All right, because Gibbs can score from 50 yards away.
Yeah,
All right,
and
and he get carries inside the 10 too. But
yeah, and he
Montgomery is the goal
catches
line
right,
back.
and he can
Yeah,
and he makes catches too. So
yeah, for
more ways
sure.
they get him the ball.
I got the Lions winning in the blowout. I don't think
Right,
Mariota. He
right,
he gonna
bro.
do all he
This
can.
is not good.
He
This
gonna
is
do
gonna be
all he
more.
can. But yeah, this ain't 2015 Mariota. It's over with. We moving on. Let's get to
Yeah,
the meat and potatoes game, man. The Steelers on the road at the Chargers.
go
The
versus
Steelers.
go.
The
Stop it.
Steelers is 3-point
Stop it.
underdogs. You got the Chargers out here. Justin Herbert versus Aaron Rodgers. I don't think they ever played each other, man. So Ryan, you talking about goat versus goat? You the Justin Herbert apologist in this
You're
motherfucking
not
group. So
about.
man,
Please don't feed into that. Please don't do that.
I, I'm saying
Apologist,
Ryan.
apologist. He's been balling. He's been balling. What we gotta apologize for?
And he got 8 picks, 18 touchdowns, 8 picks. He been turning that thing
Man,
over, all right?
listen, man, Brett, you
He
got
will
that
turn the
low.
ball over.
He's slinging that pill around, man. You know, it's a byproduct of when you letting it rip, man. Some gonna get intercepted. We ain't even tripping about that.
So you got them -3?
Absolutely, absolutely, I do. Yeah, Chargers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Chargers are gonna win this game. They're gonna win this game. They're gonna win it by. I would just do the 2.5. I would just take them to cover the spread. I think they win by a field goal or more. I think both teams will put up some points. I think it'll be like a 27-24, 28-24, one of them type of games. But yeah, man, I got LA Chargers are at home. Come on. Justin Herbert, 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns.
He gonna need it.
Huh? Justin Herbert 2 tubs. Let's put it on there, man. I'm with that. I
Come
can
on,
get
man.
behind that. I can get behind that. I got the Chargers winning this game. I mean, I got the Steelers winning this game.
Wow.
I got the Steelers winning this game, but I can definitely get behind Herbert 2 touchdowns because I got a shootout. I got it 38-31 Steelers.
38,
38.
31.
They going for some points today. I think Aaron Rodgers threw 3 or 4 touchdowns today. That's
Wow.
it. Yeah, I think he lighted up today, bro. I'm call. Sometimes you got to call your shot, man. All right. And after last week, they beat the Colts. They on the bounce. They on the road to recovery right now. They lost to the Green Bay. They lost to Green Bay 2 weeks before that. But last week, they just beat the Colts. That was a great, great quality win. He threw 4 touchdowns versus the Bengals. All right. The Chargers have a better defense than the Bengals, yes. But I think Aaron Rodgers is just cooking so far this year. 17 touchdowns, five interceptions. I think there's at least 3 touchdowns today. 3. One to DK Metcalf and one to Washington, the tight end, like 6'7" tight end. And then after that, I don't know. But I got the it's a high scoring game there. Maybe 34-31. Maybe 38 was a little too high, but 34-31 Steelers. I'm rocking with Steelers, man. Ron.
Listen,
Hey,
listen. I'm not even.
what's the go ahead, Tim. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go
And
ahead.
the
I'm
Chargers
listening.
have no run game. The Chargers have no run game. The same way.
What's the
I mean to jump back in.
what's the over under on Herbert's rushing yards? He's third in the league with quarterbacks in rushing yards. He likes to scramble
Let me
and
check.
run. Because I would love to
Let me
put that
check.
actually on there.
But hey, people didn't see a route for Aaron Rodgers them like to beat the Colts last week. Me and Ryan did, but a certain
Yeah.
somebody over there was asking how are they gonna win? How are they gonna win?
I
I
do
see the
remember
same.
that.
I see the same thing today, man. I see Aaron coming out there and just dealing. He
Uh,
ain't gonna turn the ball over. If he
they
does turn the ball over, it's gonna be a tip pass. It might not be his fault.
Listen, that they was at home against the Colts. Now they going across the country on the road.
The Chargers don't got no home field advantage.
There might be more Steelers
It's
fans
gonna
there,
be. I was just about to say it's gonna be so many Steelers fans at that game.
but it still ain't the same as being the home
Hold on.
team.
Allow me to interject here. I want to respond to something first before I get into my rant here. Number one. Number one. Last week, I said that if the Colts were going to win, I thought they were going to have to outscore the the Steelers because the Steelers, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have a defense. I was surprised as hell to see the Steelers shut down. I never thought that was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That was an anomaly. They haven't been doing it. I didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? So if they could do that again, you know what I'm saying, but that's something that's not expected because it hasn't been done, you know what I'm saying, for them. They've only done it,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, that one time, if you want to say, where they shut somebody down. Just to defend myself from last week. But now, we've all experienced, we're all kind of athletes here somewhat, or have played some type of sport before, or have
Played
had,
it, just never made it.
you feel me? So we've all experienced that moment when, like, you know, growing up, when we thought we was growing up, where we thought we was good enough or grown enough to go play with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? We thought we was all right. I'm 14. I finally can go play with the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And then when we get there, they kind of show us like, you might want to stay with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your friends. All of us are fathers now. We might have the moments where, like, our kids, as they growing up, they think they could beat us in the video games, or they think they could, you know what I'm saying, when we
I know
wrestle.
where you're going with this,
You
Ryan.
feel
I know
me?
where you're going with this.
And it comes a time when you got to let them know, hey, hold on. You still a young pup. You ain't quite there yet. You know what I mean? You ain't. And we gonna see today where you talking about a 4-time MVP. You saying, you know what I mean, a Super Bowl MVP, the greatest thrower of the football that I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? You talking about a quarterback that can go out there with anybody. It doesn't matter whether you talking Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams. It don't matter whether you talking Garrett Wilson or now we talking DK Metcalf. If you're running the route, I'm gonna get you the football. The best thrower of the football I've ever seen. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to show Justin Herbert, hey, you good, pretty boy, but you ain't there yet. You ain't the one yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't me yet. You know what I mean? You barely can win a playoff. I don't think you have won a playoff game. You can't win a playoff game. You know what I mean? You might what he say? You might look like me, but you ain't never gonna be like me. You know what I mean? He could look the part.
Drumline.
You feel me? He could look the part, but he ain't got the part. You know what I'm saying? So no, Aaron Rodgers goes out here. I believe, like D said, he throws for 3-4 touchdowns, and at the end of the game, we look up and he looks over at the cross of the sideline and he says, "Hey, you ain't quite there yet, young pup, but you keep balling though. You keep doing your thing. You just ain't there yet."
I remember the first time I beat my dad in video games. I remember that, man. I remember when that day comes where you just a little too old and your son get past you on a little one-on-one game out in the driveway, or he, you might get in a little wrestling match and your dad pulls something in his back while y'all wrestling because he's old as hell, and he like, get off me, I ain't want to be playing with you anyway. Yeah, I remember those days that come, man. Those days come. All right, you might be able to son them, so eventually you do get old, and if someone can beat Father Time, call me and let me know the recipe because I want to know.
Listen, man, D's dad is in the chat. D's dad is in the. I remember we used to hoop. We used to hoop with D's dad. At the club. He know what I'm talking about. Rebecca Williams at the club. And we used to hoop with these dads. And I guarantee you D's dad can attest to what I'm saying. There's moments when it's like, hey, you might be good, but hold on, young fella. Hold on. You feel me?
Nah, I definitely didn't have the moments, boy. I didn't have the moments. My dad used to play me one-on-one. My dad used to play me one-on-one, and I'd be guarding my dad, and he'd throw the ball behind my back and then run around and grab it and do a layup. I had to graduate from that, you know what I'm saying, first. So I definitely know what you mean. But I'm with you. Ain't no buts. I'm with Tim. Aaron Rodgers today. 3 tutties. You know what I'm saying? 3 tutties. 3 tutties. We ain't gonna put him on the ticket. We ain't gonna put him on the Oh, he didn't win Schwarzenegger on us. All right. He didn't win Schwarzenegger on us. All right.
All right. Go job.
And they at home with no home field advantage.
It don't matter, man. They got the better quarterback, so they're gonna win.
Ryan, you haven't been in one of these situations yet, so I'm gonna put you in one.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this.
Come on, man.
All right.
We're gonna see. There's a bet we like to do here on the game. All right. There's a bet. I mean, on the show. There's a bet we like to do. Steelers win. You come on the show, and I bask in the ambience while you tell me how great I am, and while you feel you should never go against me when we making these picks. And if the Chargers win, my brother, I will do the same. We got a deal.
We got a deal, man. We got a deal. We got a deal. And I'm not saying Herbert's a better quarterback, like career-wise than him, but I think right now in this season, this moment, Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers, and it's gonna be shown on the field tonight. And I hope y'all tuning in, because I feel like the Chargers, a lot of people don't be watching them, and I think y'all should tune in and watch. I think you tune in tonight and watch Herbert. He's the truth. Tune in.
All right, man.
Tune in. Oh my God. Sorry about 3. D, real quick. Did you have a chance to look at what the over/under is for his rushing, Herbert's?
His rushing is at 25.5 yards. So the secret's out. The secret is definitely out.
That's kind of high.
That's kind of high.
20, 15. I would have been a little bit more amped to do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking touchdowns or something in that game. Like
I know
we obviously on different sides. We picking different players, different teams, but I'm not opposed to 2 touchdowns for one of the quarterbacks.
I think Herbert's
I
going
said
to.
Herbert. Yeah,
Yeah, you want to do Rodgers for 2 touchdowns?
let's do them both for 2 touchdowns.
You think it's a 2 touchdown type of day? We taking all these quarterbacks for 2 touchdowns.
Yes, sir. I think it's a 2 touchdown type of day.
All right, 2 touchdown Sunday today, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Right
man. Well,
now, our live bet. Let me update them on the live bet. Our live,
mhm.
not the London game, but the one that we making now. We making a ticket right now on the show for y'all. So it's a live Hail Mary. We have Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions at anytime touchdown. We got Sam Darnold, quarterback for the Seahawks, throwing 2 passing touchdowns. We got Drake May for the Patriots throwing 2 passing touchdowns. We got Quinshawn Judkins anytime touchdown. We got the Dolphins plus 9.5 at home versus the Bills. And then we got Justin Herbert 2 touchdowns and Aaron Rodgers 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's $10 for $400 right there.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave the Hail Mary right there where it's at.
Jimmy said,
absolutely.
okay. Jimmy said, okay, Delgado, A. Smith.
Yeah, Delgado A. Smith again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy, man.
Look, the last game. This is our last game right here. We went over today. We got the Rams though. We can't ignore this. 6-2 Rams versus the 6-3 49ers. All right, this is the banger of a day, a banger of a game. Matthew Stafford, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I did not know his touchdown to interception ratio was that fucking hard
Balling.
this year.
He's been balling.
Damn, me
Straight
neither.
balling this year.
Balling.
Goodness.
Yeah.
21-2, that's real.
Yeah.
But you know them and the 49ers, they always have these bangers. Kyle Shanahan versus Sean McVay. Tim, where you going
They
with this,
do.
Tim?
They do. I just can't imagine a world where Matthew Stafford gets outplayed by Mac Jones. You know what I mean? Mac Jones has been looking good for San Fran. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't imagine a world where, you know what I'm saying, like you said, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Him and Devontae Adams is starting to get there. You know what I'm saying? Get chemistry. It's flowing. You know what I'm saying? Puka's playing. The defense is really good. The Rams defense is really good. So I like the Rams here. And they're
It's
three
six
and
and a
one.
half point favorites. I forgot to tell y'all.
Yeah,
Six and a half
I
point
like the
favorites.
Rams to cover. I like the Rams to cover. I think this is a game where Mac Jones have a back to earth kind of game. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And 49ers won the first matchup. Remember, it was that 4th-and-1 they stopped them, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
then the 49ers won. I don't see a world where the 49ers, with all their injuries, are sweeping the Rams. They're not.
exactly.
They're not doing that this year. So I got the Rams as well. Five. You said it's at 5.5. What's the spread? 4.5 or 5?
Six and a half. Six and a
Six.
half. Yeah, it's 6.5, man.
I would lower that. I would tease that down to 4.5, 5.5, something like that. Even I could even make 2.5. I can see the Rams. It's a division game. I see this could be a close one, even with the injuries. I can
Hmm.
see the Rams winning by 10. Well, I got Rams, so how close it is, I never want to overlook 49ers and like Shanahan because he's gonna draw some shit up to try to keep this competitive.
He
But
is.
yeah, I got Rams winning this game though.
Yeah, man, this is where I go against the grain. I got to side with my pops and his 49ers, and I don't like it. I got the 49ers money line. They plus 230 on the money line. I'm rolling with that. Simply because they did lose. I mean, they won the last game versus them, and it was a goal line stands. It was a goal line matchup because it came down to that last stop at the end. I just think that, man, I probably wouldn't take a money line. All right, I would just take the 6.5 points. Let me be real. I would take the 6.5 points because even if the Rams beat the 49ers that game, like if they get in, they're still only going to win by 4. You know, they lost 26-23. So if they win that touchdown, they were only going to win 30-26. It was going to be a 4-point cover. You know what I mean? And that was at home. And you know the 49ers had fans at the Rams game. It's fucking 49ers. They're in California. They're the team in California. So now this game is in San Francisco. I think 6.5 points is too much. Like you said, I think Shanahan is going to draw some shit up. He's going to have them ready to play. If they don't win, I think that they got a chance to win. I'm gonna take them to win, but I'm not betting it. I got the 49ers winning today, but I'm not gonna bet it. I'm just gonna take the 6.5 points because that's the more logical thing. But if Christian McCaffrey could come out and do his thing, he's the leading receiver and rusher I mean, so he's not going to be stopped today. He will have 100 total yards, over 100 yards today, one way or the other.
He
Probably
is
two
the offense.
touchdowns. He could score 2 touchdowns today. He is the offense, but he is the offense into a sense where they got so many players that come through that you don't know of because you're so once you stopping Christian McCaffrey, you putting so much effort into stopping him. Now, I don't know, Moore, they got a receiver, Sky Moore. Sky Moore might be able to do something today. He's gonna be out there playing. He hasn't done nothing pretty much all season, but I'm just saying he might be able to do something. But Kendrick Bourne's been balling. He's been like a number 1 receiver this year. He's been balling. Ricky Pearsall, he's been balling. So these guys, well, he's not playing today. No Ricky Pearsall today, but they do got Jawan Jennings. So my point though is Jawan Jennings and Kendrick Bourne, they're going to be better players today because of Christian McCaffrey. I think they keep the game close. George Kittle is playing. He's one of the best blocking tight ends in the game. So the run game is going to be going for as much as it can be going for the 49ers today. I think they keep it close, man. I'm calling 49ers upset. I'm not betting it though. I'm taking 6.5, but I'm calling 49ers upset today, man. The Rams go down at home.
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a reach, but hey, the 49ers are 6-3. The Rams are 6-2. 49ers already beat them once. They at home. Some stuff I just can't ignore. And sometimes the stars just align. It just got me like they already beat them on the road. Like if anything, the 49ers, they not. I ain't gonna say hitting their stride because they've been win one, lose one, win one, lose one. But they sticking around. You know what I'm saying? They're not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They feisty, and this is a division game. So the plus 6.5 looks real good to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll leave it at that for that game, though, man. Any final comments on those games before we get into the tickets?
Nah, man. Nah, let's get to the tickets.
All right, man. Let's get to these tickets, y'all. I don't know if y'all got it at the beginning of the show, but all we need left on that first ticket for the London game that started at 9:30, Colts versus the Falcons. We had Tyler Warren for 3 catches. He hit that. We had Kyle Pitts for 25 receiving yards. He has not gotten there yet, but he will get there. Second half, 25 receiving yards. And then we had not Tyler Warren, but Jonathan Taylor for 10 receiving yards. And he's already got that. So we only need one more leg to hit for that double up that I told y'all to play this morning. So I'm telling y'all to play these right now. Your ticket could be damn near done and hitting at halftime. Okay. Sure. So I got plus 100 for y'all right here, man. Per usual. The first one I went to the trash game. I went to the Saints versus the Panthers to dig this one up. Last week I took Jawan Johnson for 4 catches. He got it. Today I got him for 3 catches. So Jawan Johnson, 3 catches. I got Tyler Shuff. I can't pronounce his name. Shuck. I'm calling him Shof because I ain't never heard no fucking K sound come from a G and an H.
That's his name, bro.
I've never heard that. That's a thing?
No, I'm just saying that's how you pronounce it.
That's insane. I'm calling him Tyler Shuff. I've never heard G and H make a K sound. That's insane. So Tyler Shuff, I've got him for 150 passing yards. He threw for 170 last week, and that was his first start. He's a rookie. So coming out 170 yards your first week, I think he easily come back and get 150 this week, and he's playing against the Panthers. The Panthers is spicy, though. I'm not going to disrespect them. I disrespected them last week, and we're not going to speak on that. So Jawan Johnson, 3 catches. Tyler Shuff, his quarterback, for 150 passing yards. And I got Breece Hall in the Jets versus Brown games for 5 receiving yards. This is Breece Hall we're talking about. He's going to catch 2 or 3 passes. If he don't get 5 receiving yards, I'll go jump in the fucking Ohio River. Not literally, but you get my point.
Yeah, book it. Y'all heard it.
Book it my ass.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I'm just running my mouth. Ain't no way. Breece Hall, 5 receiving yards. All right. Tyler Shuff, 150 passing yards. Jawan Johnson, 3 catches. Y'all rocking with that?
I'm rocking with that. Yeah, I like that, man, for sure.
Jawan Johnson averages over 5 catches a game.
Only trepidation is, first of all, you don't even know how to say his name. 150 yards.
I know how to say his name, bro. Let me ask you a question. How do you spell tough? How do you spell tough? How you spell tough?
With a GH at the end, man.
Oh, okay. How you spell Shuff? Hey, they don't blame me. Blame the educational system. All right, blame the educational system.
No, but listen. I think I like I like that bet a lot. I probably am gonna tell that as well. The chat, y'all should be telling these bets. They are hitting. My only thing is, do you think with them trading Rashid Shaheed or whatever his name is, that's another weapon that now Shah does not have. So that's one thing with the 150 passing yards. It's so low, he should hit it anyway. Like, come on, 150, that's nothing. But man,
Yeah,
hopefully,
it's more so based off of bro. His rookie game, he came out and did it. And
yeah.
Shaheed only good for about 50, like consistently 50 receiving yards a game. He ain't shattering
And
the mold.
what really helps this bet too, on a positive side, is even if it's a blowout and the Panthers
They're
are
gonna
they're gonna be passing the ball.
they're gonna be passed. And then this is a rookie. They're not benching him.
No.
He's not getting benched unless he gets hurt. He has no bench worries whatsoever. Whereas if he was
Yeah.
taking Tua, Tua might get benched. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He might
Exactly.
not even play
Exactly.
long enough to get 150 passing
No,
yards.
I
So
agree 100%.
yeah, I love this bet though. Tim, you fucking with me? You rocking with me?
Yeah, man. I like that. That's a solid bet, man. I
Mm-hmm.
think it
All
hits,
right.
man. I-
That's one double up for y'all. The next double up is coming straight from the Dolphins game. And I know I just talked shit about Tua, but Jalen Waddle doesn't fall into that category. Jalen Waddle been balling. The Dolphins, I thought he was getting traded. The Dolphins just came out yesterday and said Jalen Waddle, they see him as part of their new future. Those exact words. So Jalen Waddle's going to be there. He's going to be their number one receiver going forward because I think that Tyreek Hill is gone after this year. He's hurt anyway. So I got Jalen Waddle for 40 yards receiving. He's on my fantasy team. He's got 40 yards in his sleep. It was between 4 catches or 40 yards. I'd rather just take him for the 40 yards because he can get that in 2 catches. So it just made sense to go for the 40 yards. All right. Dalton Kincaid, 25 yards receiving for the Bills. Number one tight end for the Bills. That's Josh Allen's favorite target. Diggs, not Diggs, I'm sorry. But the receivers don't really, they're not really what he goes for. Josh Allen has always been a tight. When he had Evan Ingram there, he was going to Evan Ingram and Dalton Kincaid. Now he's going to Dalton Kincaid and the other tight end. 25 receiving yards for Dalton Kincaid. He's averaging over 40 yards receiving a game. So again, this could hit in the first half. And I'm sticking with the Bills. James Cook for 60 rushing yards. James Cook been on a tear. I never take people for 60 rushing yards because I feel like 60 rushing yards might take the whole game for you to hit. And I like to make tickets where I can hit it at the half. But 60 rushing yards should be in his sleep. He might get a 60-yard touchdown run. All right. James Cook been cooking, pun intended. He's been getting over 80 yards rushing a game. Some games over 100. The 3 out of the last 5 games over 100 rushing yards. So I'm taking him for 60. Jalen Waddle for 40. Dalton Kincaid for 25. That's your second double up right there, man.
That's
Put 100
a
on it.
lock. That's a lock.
That's a lock.
That's a
I like
lock.
That's
that,
a
man. I agree.
lock.
That's a lot.
That's a
That's
lot.
easy
I'm
money right
definitely,
there.
yeah, I'm making that one too.
That's easy money. These bets will be posted on the Facebook page too after the show. So if you don't feel like rewinding this and pausing the video and looking it up, you can just go to the Never Made It Facebook page and find it on there. All right.
Mhm.
Timothy, you got a ticket, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a 4-legger here. And so far, one of them has already hit. I took Jonathan Taylor for a anytime touchdown, which that one has already hit. I also took Rico Dowell. Like I said, I believe he's been turning it on as of lately. I took him for anytime touchdown, Rico Dowell. I also took Jordan Addison for 40 receiving yards against the Baltimore Ravens, but I do have the Baltimore Ravens winning money line again. So pretty simple. That's Baltimore Ravens money line. Jordan Addison in that game for 40 receiving yards. Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown, which is already done, and then Rico Dowell for anytime touchdown, and I believe he's going to get that. I had a profit boost, 25% profit boost on that, and that took it from 402 to 502, and so you know what I mean. So that's a solid ticket to me, in my opinion, man. You know, already one
Yeah,
laid
half a Hail
down.
I
Mary,
like,
bro.
yeah, I like
Mhm.
that bet a lot, man.
It's
That
a
sounds
post
good to
route
me.
from the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Addison doing his thing. He on my fantasy team.
He's been doing his thing,
He be
man.
getting his targets. Yeah, he be getting targets.
Man.
They got to put so much effort into guarding Justin Jefferson. Addison get all the leftovers, all the
Mhm.
one-on-ones, all of
Facts.
that little stuff for sure.
Facts.
He's a chain mover, low key.
Facts. No, agreed. Agreed.
Mhm.
Nah,
And
I
like you
like that
said,
bet,
man,
man. I think
I
we got some
agree.
solid bets. Will, for one real quick, man, before we get out of here, throw my double ups back on the screen real quick, man. I'm gonna go over them again because I want everybody to hear me. Jawan Johnson, 3 receptions. Tyler Shuff, 150 passing yards. That's his quarterback. And then Brees Hall in the Browns game just to get 5 receiving yards. Brees Hall is one of the most explosive players in the NFL. The same way I just took Jonathan Taylor to get 10 receiving yards and he got it in the first quarter. Brees Hall is going to do probably the same thing. Okay.
Yep.
So, and then the other ticket, Dalton Kincaid, 25 receiving yards. Jalen Waddle, 40 receiving yards. James Cook, 60 rushing yards. These is no brainers, y'all. These are just no brainers, easy double ups. All right. And then you can put all these together if you want to and make one big long parlay. And then you can get even more. So if they all hit, then you get another bonus for that. You know what I'm saying? You made like a 9-leg parlay at that point with plus 100s. That's the way to do it. If you want to do an 8-9 leg parlay, that's the way to do it. Do a few plus 100s and then combine your plus 100s to one ticket. And if you have a great day with your plus 100s, you're going to have a great day on your parlay.
Right.
Makes sense? It makes sense. Am I making it make sense?
Good logic to me, brother. Good logic.
All right, man. Go ahead, man. Give me your final words, Ryan.
Hey man, another week in the books, fellas. Good shit. I'm loving the bets, man. People, I gotta just emphasize, the bets are hitting more than they're not hitting. So y'all gotta be telling these bets it's free money in y'all bank accounts, man. So tell the bets, the plus 100s have been you doubling your money. So I just want to emphasize that again, that tell these bets, man. It's gonna be posted on the Facebook page. I'm tailing them, I'm winning money, everybody's tailing them, we all making money. So make some money, put some money in your pocket. Other than that, great show. I'm excited for this week of games, man. It's gonna be a great day, man.
Absolutely. Tim?
Yes, sir. Today we started a little late and we got a little long winded, and that was my behalf. That was my fault. So I do apologize for that. And I just want people to know, how serious we are taking this. You know what I'm saying? And when you have something that it could potentially be gold, you have to take this, as very serious as possible. So if we say we're gonna be on at 9 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, I need to make sure that I'm doing my part, you know what I'm saying? And because we wanted to give you these tickets, especially for that morning game, you know what I'm saying, on time. So I do apologize for that, and we need to take this. I need to take this, you know what I'm saying, as much serious as possible when you got something that could potentially be gold. So, strike iron while it's hot. You know what I mean? So that's me right there, man.
Heard you, man. Hey, we absolutely take this shit serious. And y'all really do need to tell these bets, like Ryan said. I'm spending 20 minutes to 30 minutes on these bets and certain slips just on one ticket just to make sure it's A1 for y'all. All right. I wouldn't be getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning shooting this podcast to give y'all some shit that's gonna lose over time, like consistently. I'm not saying everything hits, but bro, we hitting at a real high clip. I want everybody to be a part of it. So make sure you like the page, subscribe on the YouTube page, you hit the notifications so you don't miss no shows. Me and Himothy got something special for y'all. Monday night football tomorrow, NBA basketball tomorrow, but Monday night football game, my Packers versus Tim's Eagles is gonna be legendary. Be on the lookout for the promos, man. There's gonna be some promos going on. We got a lot, man. So per usual, shout out to my guy Ryan out there in Arizona. Shout out to my boy Delgado over there in Pittsburgh. Shout out to my guy Will in Warren, Ohio. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. D Will. This is a bunch of niggas who played it but never made it. We out.
Peace.
Out, man. Peace.